Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. We are so much grateful for your continued association to this 20th day of the auspicious Kartik month. So, today we are kind of celebrating the feast, the nourishing feast that we have been receiving from Srila Gurudev for straight 20 days as of now. So we'll start the session just usually with the Vaishnava song. So today the Vaishnava song is Vrindavane Viharata Iha Geli Kunje, which is also known as Gandharva some Pradhanastakam. Uh, this song will be offered by Madhurya Leela Mataji and Krishna Shakti Mataji. So we'll just start with the session. Just a small announcement about the interpretations before we just begin with the song, that we have interpretations available in Hindi and Portuguese languages. So devotees who want to listen the session in Hindi, they can click on the globe icon towards the bottom right of their screen, tap interpretation and select Hindi or Portuguese, and then they can listen the session in their preferred languages. एक महत्वपूर्ण सूचना सभी हिंदी भाषी भक्तों के लिए, यदि वो सेशन को हिंदी में सुनना चाहते हैं तो वो अपने मोबाइल या लैपटॉप की स्क्रीन में दाहिने निचले हिस्से पर एक ग्लोब आइकन को दबाएं, वहां पर इंटरप्रिटेशन को चुनें और वहां से हिंदी पर क्लिक करें। ऐसा करके वो इस पूरे सेशन को हिंदी में सुन पाएंगे। Thank you very much. So we'll now request Madhurya Leela Mataji and Krishna Shakti Mataji for the song. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. वृंदावने विहरतोर इहा केलि कुंजे मत्त द्वीप प्रवर कौतक विभ्रमेण संद्रशय स्वयुवयोरवदनारविन्द द्वन्द्वं विदेहि मयि देवि कृपां प्रसीद। हा देवी काकुभरगद्गदयाद्य वाच याचे निपट्य भुवि दण्डवधूभधाति अस्य प्रसादमबुधस्य जनस्य कृत्वा गान्धर्विके निजगणे गणनां विदेहि श्यामे रमारमण सुन्दरता वरिष्ठ सौन्दर्यमोहित समस्त जगये जनस्य श्यामस्य वामभुजबद्धतनुं कदाहं त्वाम् इन्दिरा विरलरूपभरां भजामि त्वां प्रच्छदेन मुदीरछविना पिधाय मञ्जीरमुक्तचरणां च विधाय देवी कुञ्जे व्रजेन्द्रतनयेन विराजमाने नक्तं कदा प्रमुदितम् अभिसारयिष्ये कुञ्जे प्रसूनकुलकल्पितकेलितल्पे संविस्तयोर्मधुरनर्मविलासभाजो लोकत्रयाभरणयो सचरणाम्बुजानि संवाह्यस्यति कदा युवयोर्जनोऽयं त्वत्कुण्डरोधसि विलासपरिश्रमेण स्वेदाम्बुजुम्बिवदनाम्बुरुह श्रियौयम् वृन्दावनेश्वरि कदा तरुमूलभाजौ संविजयामि चमरीचरचामरेण नीलं निकुञ्जकुहरे भवति मुकुन्दे चित्रैव सुचितवती रुचिराक्षिणाहं भुग्ना भ्रुवं च रचयेति मृषरुसं त्वाम् अग्रे व्रजेन्द्रतनयस्य कदा नुयिष्ये वाग्युद्धकेलिकुटुके व्रजराजसूनुं जित्वोन्मदाम् अधिकदर्पविकासि जल्पम् फुल्लाभिरालिभिरनल्पमुदीर्यमाना स्तोत्रं कदानुभवतीमवलोकयिष्ये यः कोऽपि सुष्ठुवृषभानुकुमार्यकाया सम्प्रार्थनाष्टकम् इदं पठति प्रपन्न स प्रेयस सह समेत्य धृतप्रमोद तस्य प्रसादं लहरीमुररीकरोति. Translation. O goddess, be merciful to me and reveal your lotus face to me when you and Sri Krishna play in the play groves of Vrindavan, enjoying like intoxicated, blissful, lordly elephants. O goddess, in great distress, I prostrate myself before you, falling onto the ground, praying piteously unto you with faltering voice. O Gandharvike, after you bestowed your mercy on this fool, count him her against your own people. O Shyame, Sri Radhe, when will I worship you as Indira Lakshmi? When your beautiful body is bound up by Shyama's left arm, Krishna's beauty enchants all the people of the world and is even greater than that of Ramana. Lord Vishnu, Lakshmi's husband. O goddess, when can I arrange for your blissful nocturnal meeting with the son of the king of Raja in the grove by covering your body with a cloud blue sari and by removing the ankle bells from your feet? When will this person serve your lotus feet that adorn the three worlds by massaging them as you are sitting together on a play bed made of flowers in the grove while you are making sweet jokes with each other? O Queen of Vrindavan, when can I fan you with a yak tail fan with a jeweled rod? When you and Sri Krishna are sitting under a tree, your lotus like faces beautified by drops of perspiration from fatigue after your pastimes on the shore of your pond, Sri Radha Kund. O beautiful eyed one, it was not me who told Mukunda in which corner of the kunja you were hiding. Chitra did it. Don't frown your eyebrows at me in false anger. When can I take you before the son of the king of Raja? When you defeat Krishna in a joking argument, you show even greater pride, extending your proud words to your blooming friends. Who will praise you when will I see you like this? Anyone who nicely recites these 8 prayers to the daughter of King Vrishabhanu will be accepted by her in a wave of mercy, and she will joyfully appear before her with her lover. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Krishna Shakti Mataji and Madhuri Leela Mataji, for this melodious bhajan by Srila Rupa Goswami, for the pleasure of Guru Gauranga and all the Vaishnavas. So we'll proceed ahead with the usual proceedings. Amongst all the auspiciousness that we are having in this Kartik, today we are also observing disappearance day of our most beloved Vaishnava Thakur, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. And on this disappearance day of our beloved Srila Prabhupada, we'll have uh, a very melodious poem offering towards the end of the session by uh, Abhinand Prabhuji. So we'll also have the opportunity to listen that towards the end of the session. For now, we'll just move ahead with the usual proceedings. So we'll begin with the session. Just a second. Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev, please accept our most humble obeisances into your divine lotus feet.
Hare Krishna.
Gurudev, we are so much blessed and fit by the nourishing feast that we have been receiving from you for past many years, especially in this Kartik for past 20 days. And by the continuous mercy and all the blessings that we have been receiving, we are again here to relish the most delicious feast for the day today. And So Gurudev, we just welcome you for the session. I think over to you, Gurudev.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. I thought since you will do first, let Adnan Prabhu glorify Srila Prabhupada, because without the mercy of our chariots, we have no substance, nothing, zero. Let him share the nectar with us.
Hare Krishna, Abhinand Prabhuji, can you unmute yourself? It is possible for you to start now. Actually, Srila Gurudev Prabhuji had shared that he's in the temple for some services, and we gave him a time of after your katha. So we'll just quickly call him.
Okay. All right. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namne Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharani Nirvise Sasanya Badi Pastatya Adesa Charani Mama Gyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Shaksholam Litam Jena Tasmani Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Mano Bistam Mustapitam Jana Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Mahim Dahati Santika Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Utapatakamal Sri Guru Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sabhagana Lolita Sri Visakam Vitanasya He Krishna Karana Sindhu Dina Bandha Jagat Pate Gopisa Gopika Kan Kurada Kanta Namasita Kanchana Gaurangi Devan Bhavaneshwari Visavani Siti Devi Panamami Hari Priya Panchakal Pataru Vyascha Kripa Sindhige Vacha Patitam Pavanivyo Vaishnavivyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Srila Raghunath Das Goswami Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Goswami Prabhupada Ki Jai Sri Bhakti Vinod Thakur Mahasaya Ki Jai Gaura Bhaktari Ki Jai. Oh, glory to the Chakuras. Chakura-like devotees. Thank you all very much for being here with us. And sincerely pray that the divine grace, His Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, bestow His unlimited blessings and mercies upon all of you, so that can become a good devotee and represent Him as we would like all of you to be. Hare Krishna. We continue with our discussion of Manah-Siksa of Damodara Goswami, and commented by Sri Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Day 19, verse 8, section number 2. All right, we have gone through the yesterday, so we will move forward. Bhakti Thakura said, Darpan commentary. Ujjwal Brahma, the supremely radiant nectar of love for Krishna. Ujjwal Brahma. Here, Ujjwal refers to Sringara Rasa, which is also known as Madhura Rasa. Sarupa Goswami described this as follows. In the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the king among all rasas, Madhurya, was described only briefly due to its confidentiality. Now here in Ujjwal Nilamani, I am separately elaborating on it. When Madhurya Rati becomes tasty with the presence of Vibhav, Anubhav, Sattvic, and Sanchariva, the expert called it Madhurya Bhakti Ras. It's from Ujjwal Nilamani, Nayak, Beda, Prabhakar, 1, 2 to 3. Sarupa Goswami described in Sri Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu that a pure devotional service is cultivated in 5 different transcendental types of attachment, namely Santa, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, and Madhurya. These 5 primary relationships are also known as continual loving attraction, Staiba. Continual loving attraction, Staiba. The support in Madhura Ras is Krishna and his pleasure potency, and their qualities are the stimulants. During their amorous pastimes, the gopis, including Srimati Radharani, and even Krishna himself, displayed the 8 symptoms of love, Sattvika Bhav, and the 33 emotional waves. Emotional waves, Vyabhichari Bhav. These bhavs rise up like tides, causing the ocean of Bhakti Ras to swell. Yes, this is the experience of the pure devotees who have this also have this the pure devotees who are on this position. This is what they do. That's what they experience. And today is the disappearance of Srila Prabhupada. So this morning, I got this nectar, which is in connection with what Rupa Goswami is teaching here. It's something about Srila Prabhupada. And today it's good for us to especially remember him. The devotees surrounded the bed and everyone was chanting in Kirtan for Srila Prabhupada as his departure was imminent. Suddenly, Srila Prabhupada started to exhibit these strange symptoms, which at first surprised and astonished me. After observing these unusual behaviors, it started to make sense to me what was happening. Srila Prabhupada was exhibiting Asta Satvika Bhav, the 8 ecstasies of love of Godhead. As Rupa Goswami is describing. First, Srila Prabhupada will be rolling from side to side with his arms, playing. Then he will roar as he was arching his body. Then he will be stunned and immovable. Then the entire body will tremble and every limb will shake. Then tears will stream from his eyes again and again. The different symptoms repeated themselves, and I was thinking how amazing it was that everything I had read about in the Nectar of Devotion and Chaitanya Charitamrita was visibly playing out before my eyes. This went on for some time. I have no idea what time it was. I was too in the moment to check the time. So Srila Prabhupada exhibited all these wonderful qualities that Rupa Goswami described, which were the gopis. They do this regularly, and we saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were doing this every day for the 18 years he stayed in Jagannath Puri. He was showing this. Display the 8 symptoms of love of God, a Satvika Bhav. Proper display all when he was leaving the body. And the people present, devotees present, saw it and deeply appreciated it. And one of the devotees shared it. So I felt like we also see it because it came on time to support what we were discussing. And we are all sitting here. All of us are sitting here today. All of us are doing so many things in this movement. We are having a lot of knowledge. We are teaching, we are studying, we are serving in different capacities. We are chanting the holy name. We are hearing about Krishna. We're speaking about Krishna. We're visiting holy places. We are having a lot of scriptures. We have presented everything we have to call ourselves a follower of the Prabhupada. All of us, we are what we are today because of the costless mercy of the Prabhupada. He made us what we are. He made us. Once in the US, Prabhupada was talking with the disciples, and some of them we wanted to appreciate him properly. You are very fearless. Prabhupada said, "No, I am always fearless. I am always fearless." Why? Always fearless. Because I'm always fearless, that is why I could come to your country. That is Prabhupada. It is his costless mercy that we are living on. And from him, we are having what we are discussing. No one know about the 6 Goswamis. No one know about Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur was unknown until Srila Prabhupada came and started to popularize him. With all the treasure that Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in, you can't imagine how many books Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote. This morning we're just reading exactly about his explanations on the Manah-Siksa. We're just reading that, and immediately I said, yes, it's exactly what we're doing. He labored tirelessly to give us this. We know about him today, and we have everything we at the feast we're having today because of the Bhakti, because of the Bhakti. That is our fortune. The proper cause of our fortune. Some of his some of his disciples, like another Swami and some others, they went to India to go and look for God. They didn't see God. They didn't find God. The only thing they got was impersonalism. That only thing they got. They went back to America and they got Krishna from Sri Lanka. That is a mercy of God. We are eternally indebted to him. Yes, let's continue. When devotional service in practice is transformed into devotional service in ecstasy, which we have already discussed, one develops steady attraction, steady attraction. That steady attractive attachment combined with Vibhav, Anubhav, Sattvic Bhav, and Vyabhichari Bhav attains the state of rasa. This is a pure state of pure love of Godhead. That one will experience all this. This state signifies the visible appearance of pure love of God, yes, prema, and is known as Bhakti Ras. Just like to have a wonderful preparation for a delicious meal. There are a lot of ingredients. So when we say a sabji, when we say a soup, we know that so many ingredients have been mixed together appropriately to give us that rasa, the taste which we get in nourishing food. In the same way, when one attains to the stage of Prem Bhakti, all these ingredients are all together. And for those who have them, they will manifest just like we just said to the Prabhupada. They will manifest them. Sometimes they try to cover it, and sometimes they will just overflow. For when they are there. And fortunate devotees will be able to experience it. Sri Krishna's Braj Lila and the Lila that he enacted with his dear gopis all over Braj Mandala are the best examples of this rasa. Best example. This is not shown outside Vrindavan. Even though Krishna has many pure devotees, the super excellent nature of Braj with the resident is not comparable. It's not comparable to other places of Krishna, pastimes, or his abode. Those who are fortunate and awaken a strong greed to obtain this transcendental amorous rasa should follow in the wake of the gopis. They should pray continually with intense longing and anguish. The process had to get here. It's a process had to get here. While we are practicing our sadhana bhakti daily, we should try to work on ourselves also daily. That would take us to the stage where we will be internally appreciating these pure devotees, get connected with this, and this will become our daily practice that every day we're longing for this. Those who are fortunate and awaken a strong greed to obtain this transcendental amorous rush should follow in the wake of the gopis. They should pray continually with intense longing and anguish, and with voices choked with emotion. With emotion, not gyan. It's emotion. We should be expressing this emotion. So the Prabhupada said we should practice to feel separation from Krishna. This is part of it. We should practice it, feeling separation from Krishna. Not by crying publicly, not by crying in the public. That is not the way. This seems to be naturally done. And with voices choked with emotion, in such a state of intense prayer, the sadhaka obtains Srimati Radharani's mercy, the rays of Ladini Sakti, the internal pleasure potential of the Lord, enter such a practitioner's heart, thus making this transcendental rasa visible. There is no other method or circumstance by which one can achieve this transcendental rasa. Sri Gandharva Bhajan. Worship of Sri Gandharva, ki Gandharvika. The infinitesimal living being in its limited capacity to experience bliss may sometimes experience Brahmananda, the bliss of realizing Brahman, or Atmananda, the bliss of knowing oneself to be a spiritual soul. However, without the mercy of the internal potency, pleasure potency, Ladini Shakti, one can never experience the transcendental ecstasy of Paramananda, the supreme bliss of loving service. This is the danger and the caution, so we know exactly what should be our attitude. While we are practicing, we may come to this stage, the Brahmananda and also the Atmananda. Both of them are completely different from Ladini Shakti, which is Paramananda stage. They are different. Therefore, we shouldn't be confused. Brahmananda, Atmananda were the Paramananda. Paramananda is supreme, coming from Ladini Shakti. One gets that mercy when, and we have mentioned it. It's not by forming a club, by taking initiation. This thing means will naturally come when we have behaved or acted in such a way that Srimati Rani is pleased with us. She is a custodian. She has authority over this. She can admit us into this sect. We have to be admitted. So we need her mercy. Therefore, we should constantly pray to her for mercy. One gets that mercy when, after hearing about the eternal loving emotions of the eternal resident of Bradham, a greed may awaken in the heart of the practitioner to achieve that very same devotional sentiment. In this way, a sincerity to beg and pray for that sentiment will begin. Once that sincere desire has awakened, the devotee should take shelter of and serve one of the Srimati Radharani's girlfriends, Sakis or Manjaris. Only by the mercy of the Sakis can one be eligible to serve the divine couple. By getting the mercy of a Saki, one will gradually obtain the mercy of Sri Radha. With the increase of such mercy, Ladini Shakti proportionately manifests in the heart, which makes the spiritual bliss of service to the divine couple eternally available to the soul. Don't forget, I have many times mentioned quoting Parikshit Maharaj advising his mother, please aspire to serve Krishna exactly the way the gopis did. You should also have a strong desire to become the servant. And we should take full shelter of the holy name. We should make the holy name our life also. Three things of the whole instructions, the lesson Parikshit Maharaj narrated to his mother. This is the culmination. This is a summary. Just like in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explained everything, the karma, the gyan, to metaphysics, to yoga, to everything, different things. Then he concluded, now you surrender to me. So after narrating everything, Parikshit told his brother, this is the conclusion of what I have the purpose. I have narrated everything I had from my guru to you is to help you to do what? Come to the stage where you will think constantly, becoming servant to the gopis, to serve Krishna the same way the gopis did, and to take full shelter of the holy name. Make the holy name our goal of life. As long as a practitioner maintains mental masculinity, it's very, very important for us. As long as a practitioner maintains mental masculinity, he remains ineligible to serve in this way. There is no connection of one's bodily male and female body to this meaning of the service. In its original form, the jiva has a spiritually feminine nature. If a person superimposes concepts of material gender, everything is destroyed. We sing this every day. At the same time, in our movement, Hare Krishna movement today, so many women don't want to be addressed as female because some useless, irresponsible men are making women feel inferior. Therefore, many also ignorant women are overreacting. They don't want to be called, addressed as women. They want to be addressed as men. Is it true that all men are pure devotees? Or Bhakti depends only on men? Is any way in the scripture which says like this, the end of our child said this? So we are being favored here. Let me say that we are being favored here We're being groomed to have a proper consciousness. As long as a practitioner maintains mental masculinity, he remains ineligible to serve in this way. This morning we recited the prayers, 8 prayers which Raghunath Swami offered to Srimati Radharani. And the benediction is that whoever with a clean heart, abandoning desire for material things, sing these prayers, the Prince of Brass, Sri Krishna Bhagwan, will on his own power accept this devotee and give the devotee to Srimati Radharani. Then the devotee asked me, so does that mean that we're all going to become women? And I teach him, I say, Prabhu, what is wrong with that? I would like, this is my prayer, I'm praying seriously to be servant of the servant. I know it is possible because of the mercy of our chariots and our spiritual master. It is possible. Without qualification, it is possible. We have had a lot. We wretched, sinful souls. We have no chance at all. But the mercy of Krishna has descended in the form of his pure devotees, and they are making us fortunate. So the Papa came to make us fortunate. Our fortune is to attain this platform. So if you continue to maintain this material conception of life, man, woman, it is mentioned here that if a person imposes concept of material gender, everything is destroyed. You don't say something, everything is destroyed. Let us not destroy this fortune. Next. So we have example here. We have example here. Worship Sri Giridhari to completely receive the glowing nectar of divine love. Yes. See, it's dropping. It's dropping. Let us be fortunate enough to be under here. Let this shower us completely and cover us completely and get us drowned in this. Let us be drowned in this. Oh, Devi. Falling on the ground like a rod. I am extremely distressed soul. Yes. Beg you to please count me as one of your near and dear ones. Yes. Anyone who comes to Srimati Radharani will not be rejected. She will certainly introduce a person to Krishna. Yes. Oh, Devi, when will I dress you in the cloud-colored sari? Huh? You cannot do that as a gopa. You can only do this as gopi. So let us change our material concept of life to spiritual concept of life. When will this servant be able to massage the feet of Radhas and Krishna? This is the yearning. This is the appeal. This is the request. This is the application that we should constantly make. This should be our consciousness we should maintain every day. By maintaining the consciousness, then the Supreme Mother, who knows everything, who is also very, very merciful and kind, will show mercy to us. Yes. Ireso Ladini Shakti. The internal pleasure potential of the Lord enter devotees' hearts, thus making visible those devotees' transcendental relationship with Krishna. One takes the shelter of one of the girlfriends or assistant to Srimati Radharani and serves her, from which one gets the eligibility to serve a divine couple, Sri Radha Shyama Sundar. This is the process. This is a process, proper process. The meditation. In verse 8, Raghunath Das Goswami also tells us what we are supposed to do, even if there is no chance of physically associating with an advanced devotee. He calls the gift of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He recalls the gift Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to him, the Govardhan Sila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu described how Raghunath Das Goswami worshipped the Sila as Krishna himself. He realized that the Sila will be his inspiration now that this great associate had departed. Raghunath Das Goswami uses the word Giridhari, and it is not without reason that he uses this name of Krishna in the verse. It is important for us to understand that we always have a chance to receive Krishna's blessing. Our spiritual master gives us permission to worship deities, which are non-different from Krishna himself. Raghunath Das Goswami is implying that sometimes we have no chance to associate with advanced devotees, but we always have a chance to associate with deities. Srijiva Goswami stated that worshiping a deity is a way to get rid of all our problems. Sometimes we look for other ways to solve our problems. He says that we have two problems, Bhakti and Dharma 284. Said that. Kadarya Silanam and Dikshipta Chitanam. Kadarya Silanam means bad character developed in various lives. And Dikshipta Chitanam is a flickering mind which cannot concentrate, cannot meditate, or think long about anything. Srila Jiva Goswami says in Bhakti Sandarbha that worshipping a deity delivers people from those two things if they worship properly. Even if there is no hope, there is always hope. What hope? This hope comes from understanding that Krishna's mercy is more than my hopelessness. This is one of them. And that he himself may do everything possible for us if we serve him. This process is the most practical thing ever. People attend seminars learning how to manage their time. But why manage time? Everything is already managed. One should have the following routine. Get up when the deity does. Go to bed when the deity does. Eat prasadam from the deities. And then the things will appear as this verse describes. All the dostatwa, all the impurity will leave our heart. Prema-amrita, love for Krishna will enter into our heart, as well as the opportunity to serve the Queen of Chesi Radha Gandharvika Giridhari ki jai. Shri Bhakti Thakur ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Shaguna Das Goswami ki jai.
Jai.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Our heartfelt thanks to you, Srila Gurudev, for the deeply nourishing class. Gurudev, as you mentioned, Srila Prabhupada has brought light to the lives of exalted devotees, exalted Vaishnavas like Bhakti Vinod Thakura, the six Goswamis, and other pure devotees. But it is only through your divine association and constant guidance that we are beginning to grasp their immense efforts and contributions to our path towards Krishna consciousness. So, Gurudev, we all of us humbly beg and pray for the fortune of your everlasting association, Gurudev. Thank you so
Hari
much.
Hari Bol. Hari Hari Bol.
Gurudev, now I would like to request His Grace Avinand Prabhuji for his poem offering to our most beloved Vaishnava Thakur, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, on his 47th disappearance day. Prabhuji, please.
Hare Krishna, Guru. Please accept my humble obeisances, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you.
For this past day, please accept this garland
Hari
offered to
Hari Bol.
Shri on Kanpur.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Maharaj. On this past day, I have some payar offered in Bengali, and I am translating in English, Gurudev, for the meanings. And some lines in this poetry are taken from Chaitanya Charitamrita and few other scriptures, and I line up in a Bengali form. So I'm offering this. Please accept. Forgive my offenses, Maharaj. Tumi
Thank
Rishi,
you.
Tumi Guru, Tumi ek sharan, তোমার চরণে ধুলি করি ভাগ্যবান জন তোমার গৃহ হলয়া विश्वेश्वरन এই জীব ভাগ্যহীন না করিয়া গ্রহণ Srila Prabhupada, you are a great sage, a great guru, and the only one worthy of taking shelter. By taking the dust of your lotus feet, anyone can become fortunate in movement. You have given shelter to the entire world. In your home is gone. Yes, but unfortunately, creatures like me, even knowing this, are not able to take shelter in this house. पिता महान तुम्हार माता महान गुरु सरस्वती महान तुम्हार शिशेर महान तुम्हार गुण अति दिव्य तुम्हार लेखन महान तुम्हार गुरु प्रति प्रेम न हैल कैला असमान Your father Gaur Mohande and mother Lajni Devi is great. Your spiritual master Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj is great. Your qualities are divine and great. The scriptures written by you are great. The love you have for your spiritual master is really unmatchable and it is very great. तुम्ही करीला भ्रमण पश्चिम हैला प्रकाशमान गौर प्रमे डूबिला कहे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम म्लेच्छ यवन सेवे तुम्हार वपु वाणी कृपा कैल तुम्ही बनीला वैष्णव महान You have traveled Western countries to enlighten with devotional service of Krishna. And today, all of them are chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Ram by diving deep into the love of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Upon hearing the transcendental voice of transcendental voice of yours, the non-believers of scriptures and meat eaters develop the service attitude towards you, and they became the great Vaishnava sadhus. तुम्ही अजब सन्यासी तुम्ही युक्त वैरागी भक्ति मूर्तिमान तुम्ही नित्य गोलोकेर वासी जानी किछु भय नाही आमी लाई शरण नाही मोर विश्वास तिहाइल तुम्हार वचन You are a great sannyasi and you follow the principle of yukta vairagya and you offered everything in the service of Krishna. In spite of being Goloka man, you preached here in this material world. You are bhakti personified. Upon acknowledging this, my fear has gone and I have taken shelter I have no belief in myself, but I have firm faith in your Vani. खंडन करिला तुम्ही जड़ मायावाद मृत निर्वशेष पढ़िला सुनी तुम्हार भागवत सार तुम्हार करुणा किछु याय वर्णने निताई निमाई समना भक्तरेर कथने. You have destroyed the Mayavad philosophy. Upon hearing the essence of Bhagavatam written by you, the impersonalism philosophy of impersonalist got finished. As one is not able to describe the endless mercy of Sri Gaur Nitai and the intimate of them, similarly, your glorious mercy cannot be described. लोकनाथ स्वामी कहे तुम्ही राधा कृष्ण रति प्रेमी भक्ति धीर दामोदर स्वामी कहे निताई गौरव अति प्रेमी आमी किछु न जानी बोई अति अंतर विज्ञान कृपा पड़िला तोमार जानी गुरु चारणे रति महान. His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj says, you are always indulged in the love of Shri Shri Radha Krishna. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj says, you love Sri Sri Gaur Nitai the most. All these are very deep understanding which I don't understand. But the only thing I know by your mercy is the lotus feet of these spiritual masters are very great. तुम्हार वचन सुनी यहाँ यानीला संबंध तुम्हार बिना ए प्रेमार कहा नहीं गंध साधन भक्ति करिला तुम्ही दिल ये इसार नाम जपिला सुनीला सुनी आइला भाव सिंधु पार. After listening to your lectures, I have understood about my relationship with the Krishna of Golok, that I am his eternal servant. Yes, I know this superficially, and I don't have any realization. And without loving you, it's impossible to get to know about this relationship. You told us the essence of sadhana bhakti, that if I chant the holy name of the Lord and hear about Krishna, I will get delivered from the ocean of the material world. विश्वगुरु विश्वाचार्य तुम्ही भागवत महान आमी जीव कीवा जानी तव गुण ग्राम हृदय पुष्प अर्पण करी तुम्ही करिला ग्रहण दास अभिनंद प्रेम कहे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम. Srila Prabhupada, you are truly Vishwaguru. You are the true Acharya and Mahabhagavat. How far a jiva like me glorify you, your qualities? So I offer my heart as a deed. Kindly, upon saying this, Das Abhinand is affectionately chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Thank you so much, Maharaj. Thank you.
That is beautiful. Thank you very much for such a eloquent, fully loaded poem. In glorification is about this is beautiful.
Thank you so much.
If you do this regularly, it will become your meditation, and that will develop proper consciousness. And develop proper consciousness means you have Krishna consciousness. You do this regularly. It was very fluent. That's not something that we are just learning to see. It just flow naturally. This is very, very good. And it's very meaningful. I wish that you should go over it again yourself, so you can really understood what we have presented to Prabhupada. And it will make more meaning that what you originally understood from it. And the more you do this, the more closer you become to Sri and Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Avinand Prabhuji, for swiftly revisiting the life of Srila Prabhupada. The poem captured his life journey and is very nourishing, making us inclined to follow his teachings. Thank you so much again. Now we'll proceed ahead with a very short question hour session. Devotees with a question can virtually raise their hand or type in the chat box. So we'll quickly address that.
There are already two questions there on the board. There
Sure,
are already two
Gurudev.
questions there.
Yes, Gurudev. The first question is by Rajapriya Shyamasundari Mataji. Hare Krishna,
Yes.
Srila Gurudev. Thank you for the lecture. You have mentioned that when we pray with full emotion, with a voice choked up in devotion, only then does a sadhaka receive mercy. At times, these emotions naturally arise, while at other times, we may have the understanding to pray but lack the same intensity. Gurudev, please kindly guide us the practical steps we should take to maintain consistency in this depth of devotion so as to truly please Srimati Radha.
You should continue to pray. You should keep praying regularly. You should continue. Either it is steady or not steady, because Krishna revealed this thing by his own sweet will. So we should continue to pray. If we continue to regularly pray like that continuously, then we'll get to the professional stage when this will become steady. So now it will fluctuate because we are not yet on that level. When we get there, then it will not fluctuate again. It becomes a permanent thing. Stay power, like we said before, stay is fixed, no more fluctuating. So the solution is to keep practicing. Just continue. And then we'll get there.
Sure. Thank you, Gurudev. Shall we go ahead with the next question, Gurudev?
Yes, another one there in the chat box.
Yes.
That's it.
Rakshabhat Mataji wants to know, Hare Krishna Srila Gurudev. The question is, how do we get the mercy of Srimati Radharani Sakhis?
Just quoted Parishad Maharaj advising his mother. Have a strong desire to serve Krishna like the gopis. Have a strong desire. He didn't say you should try to become like gopis. You should try to serve, become the servant of the gopis. You should also learn how to desire to serve Krishna the way the gopis did. We are thinking about this gopi. We are thinking about them. We are meditating on them. We are praying to them regularly. That is the process.
Sure, thank you, Gurudev.
And I just sang one of the stanzas from the Tulsi song we sing every day. Every day, we just sang that. That we do every day. So we should look at the meaning of the songs that we are singing regularly. We should look at the meanings. We sing them, even though most of you have the language, but you don't understand. Please go to the meaning. We who doesn't have Indian body, we look at the meaning of this thing. That is why we know it. We recite the meaning in English, so we understand. Okay, this song is this. So we should do it. Let us go through this carefully, and you see the nectar which is inside this treasure, the treasure which our chariots are giving to us. They are full. Look at Bhakti. It is full of meanings. Every single word. Every single word is fully loaded. Let's read the meaning of these things. Then we'll get there. Right?
Yes, Gurudev.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Shweta Mataji, would you like to go next, please?
What of Rasa Manjari?
Sure. Rasha Manjari Mataji has this question. She wants to know, Hari Krishna Srila Gurudev, Dandavat Pranam in your lotus feet. How, uh, what are the things we should keep in mind during deity worship?
Before deity worship, we should pray to the Lord. We should pray and take permission from the Lord to serve them. I should know if I'm coming to meet you, I know who you are. So I know what to expect. So when we are going to the deities, whom are we going to meet? We are going to meet the supreme person who has our success in his hands, like his representative. So we're going to attend to this person. So we have to be very, very careful. I told devotees many times, I'm sorry, my Radha Shamasunda, this is my Nikunj. And all the devotees who are doing many services and supporting, yeah, as you said, we are doing something which is we're going to do eternally in the spiritual world. This should be our consciousness. This is my practice. So I told devotees, let us be very careful with what we think while we are here. Because Krishna is seeing all. And he will respond to that. And also another time, when Srimati Radharani heard that Vasudev has arranged a Jagya to give Krishna and Balaram protection, and the sages have gathered there to perform Jagya, and whoever comes to attend this will get all his or her desires fulfilled. As soon as Srimati Radharani heard it from Sukshma Dev, her parrot, Raghunath Goswami told us that Srimati Radharani went and took a bath with a clean heart, means that she will not think of anything, she will worship the deity. After doing this, before she carried the pot of ghee on her head, and along with her two Saki friends, Buddhi who? Huh? Thank you. Buddhi, Visakha, and who?
Affectionate Lalita.
Affectionate Lalita. Thank you. Thank you. So the two of them, they were moving together. What were they doing? They were doing nothing but talking about Krishna. That's all. This is how to worship the deities. It's the mood. And Vrindavan Das Thakur told us that Pundari Vidyanidhi will never touch his deity until he will sip Ganga water. After sipping Ganga water, apart from other mantras, he will do this first. Then he can start his deity worship. I hope that makes sense. All right.
Rashtramanjari Mataji, would you like a Hindi interpretation, or that is fine?
I think she's in the channel, Prabhuji.
Okay. Sure. Thank you, Gurudev. Shweta Mataji, would you like to go next, please?
Hare Krishna and Guru Maharaj, my humble and respectful obeisances unto you. Guru Maharaj, you told that we have to take permission from the deity that they should eat, then we will eat. If they sleep, then we will sleep. But I have observed, means while doing if I make my Gaura Nitai and Laddu Gopal sleep in the bed I have got for them, I get up late in the morning. Though don't make me awake. And if I don't make them sleep, I get up early in the morning. So
Shweta Devi ki jai.
whether to make them sleep or not,
So what do you do? What do you do?
I have to make them sleep in the bed now.
You leave them standing.
Huh?
Is that what you do? You leave them standing, you don't make them sleep?
I don't make them sleep in the bed now. Otherwise, I will get late.
Hare Krishna. My dear, I think it's only you have this rasa with Krishna. All of us, you don't have this rasa with Krishna. So I think it's only you can explain what is happening. All of us, we put the deities to rest, then we sleep. Then we sleep very nicely. I remember one day, one day I remember many years ago, I was doing so many services, so many services. So I put the temple deity to rest. And I have that one I have a small, not big like today, small ones. So small, very small Jagannath. And then others were picture. So I put the temple deities to rest and close, but I would think of so many things. After this, I'll do this, I'll do this. So I forgot my own, the small one, just small in my room. I forgot to put them to rest. I didn't sleep. As soon as I lay down, my body became very hot and restless. I was rolling here and there, not like Prabhupada. Prabhupada was rolling here and there. My one was not. My one was, but because of offenses, I couldn't sleep. I was rolling here and there. Then after I said, what is happening? Then my head was very hot. I got to blast. Then by the costly means, I said, oh, Krishna, I did not put my own deity to rest. I quickly got up. Then I went and put them to rest before I slept. That's what happened to me. Practical experience. So that is why I'm saying that this is rasa you have what your deity. So you should ask them why they do like why they do like that to you. Ask them. Hmm? They will tell you, then tomorrow you can share with us. Or you send me the message so we can celebrate that.
Might be we should not sleep them in the bed, or might be just virtually we should sleep at where they are standing. They can sleep there
I
only.
have told you that is your own experience, not all of us.
Okay,
I
okay.
have not had that experience, and I told you my own personal experience. And I know that other devotees will also have their own. They are always put to rest before we sleep. We feed them first, then we eat.
How
That
to
is
receive Krishna consciousness in this world where we are in the corporate sector? Corporate sector is very much demanding. So, how
I just
to?
want you to do one thing. I just want you to do one thing. Please, just keep chanting and forget everything else.
Okay, okay,
Just keep chanting. Just
okay,
chant. Chant. Whatever happened, don't worry of anything. Just keep chanting. Just chant day and night.
okay, Guru Maharaj. Okay,
Yes.
thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Hari Bol. Next question.
Thank you, Gurudev. Krishnananda Prabhuji, would you like to go next, please?
Hare Krishna, Shri Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisances into your divine lotus feet.
Thank you.
Gurudev, my question was that you always talk about devotees being mindful.
Devotees?
So being mindful.
Mindful.
Hare Krishna. Yes, yes, Guru.
Okay.
So like you were explaining in that very verse, Man Manabhav Mad Bhakta. So what I found that I have a lot of faults, like a lot of holes are there in a pipe. So trying to be mindful is like stopping one hole to so that to stop overflow of water. So trying to stop one hole and the water which we are trying to stop from that very hole is flowing from the other hole. So there are many aspects to become mindful. And we are trying one, the one is leaving. We're trying one, the other we are failing. How to manage this?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was teaching us how to do devotional service. So Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami told us that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got all the devotees together to clean the Gunjicha temple. He got all the devotees together. And what he did was that he told all the devotees, when they are washing the ceilings, washing the walls, washing the floors, and they push the water out, they push the water out in such a way that they block it from the water coming back inside. In this way, all the dirt which was thrown out does not have any chance to come back inside. I've seen many times when devotees are chanting the temple room and other devotees started sweeping, devotees are still moving up and down, irritate me seriously. They are not mindful. Someone is sweeping and they're sweeping. Just a common sense that we are not human beings. The human beings should know that someone is sweeping, I should not continue to walk up and down again until the person finishes sweeping. Because by doing that, we are carrying back the sand the person is sweeping back the way the person already swept. But you see devotees doing this. That is what we are talking. We should wait that side the person has not swept. You should wait there. When he finishes sweeping the good place, you should clean our feet, then they enter the place already swept. So you can continue sweeping the unswept area. But you see many devotees be moving up and down, taking back the sand from the clean place to the clean place. For me, it is not human. I'm not talking about the God consciousness. It is not human. We have to be human being first. Then we can do bhakti. We can talk about God consciousness. So, as we are cleaning, we should block the chance that the dirty water doesn't come back inside. So I'm going to do japa. Then I'm keeping my phone with me. Why will the phone not ring and then how to get distracted? Why? It will not happen. It will happen because you're keeping the phone there for a call. You're not keeping it there for fancy. You're keeping it there for a call. The call is going to come. And the call must come at that time when you're doing japa because it is meant for distraction. Want to do something, we should get ready to make sure we block everything. When Krishna lifted the golden hill, the soil from the base of the mountain came down and formed a barrier. He built a wall that the devastating water of India never enter inside. So all the Brajbasis with their property, everything was completely intact, wooden inside, nothing was outside. So everything was fully protected. Nothing was destroyed. Only Indra was destroyed. This is how experienced people does things. So I'm going to do japa. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to see with people who are discussing. What a joke. People are discussing, and I want to do japa. I'm going to see what people are discussing. They're not doing japa. Devotee does this regularly. You can see. So why would you do japa? Because you don't want to do. If you want to do japa, you should have gone to see what those who are doing japa, or you should go and sit in a secluded place that nobody will disturb you until you complete your job. We should be serious in what we do. It is Krishna who told him about the guitar. Pretty Purvakam. It is Krishna who said this. It is Krishna who said this. I will give intelligence. Krishna did not say, Krishna give intelligence to the Gyanis to study what they're doing. But in this verse, Krishna said, I give intelligence to the Gyani, but I give the Bhakti to my devotees to get me. So he gives us this, how to define ourselves with Maya so we can get him. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Guruji.
Yes. This is what
Thank
we
you.
should do. One devotee. Carry B. When then they're having kirtan in the temple room. The carry B go and say, it's a time for kirtan. That's why she entered the temple room and was sitting there in Japa. The devotee said, Mataji, he said, no. My Guru asked me to chant 64 and every day. That's what I'm chanting. Does a Guru ask you to do 64 and in the kirtan? So how will you hear when we don't want to hear and we're going to sing the kirtan or this, even on the Padayatra or kirtan or whatever program we have, in the heavy kirtan, the loudspeaker is blasting. You see devotees are chanting. Is that jab? They're not participating in the kirtan and they're not hearing what they're chanting. We have to be human beings first. Then we can talk about doing any devotional service for Krishna. It is meant for human beings. All right, next.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Gurudev. We have 2 more questions. Matasya Prabhu, would you like to go next, please?
Hare Krishna, dear Gurudev. This is my most humble, respectful obeisances. My question actually is related to yesterday's topic. So we understand that ideally we should feel that everyone is a Vaishnava except ourselves. So we should feel we are the lowest, but also we should discriminate in order to get good association, in order to have a healthy relationship with every type of devotee. That's the position of a Madhyamadikari also, to discriminate. So how to understand those two things?
That is a general understanding that we should have respect for everyone. We know that, yes, all living entities have Krishna in the heart as the super soul. So when we see all living entities, we have respect. That yes, Krishna is in this heart. Therefore, I should not mistreat his body or the soul inside this body. that we should do. Doing this does not mean foolishness. This does not mean foolishness. It means that we should be intelligent, that we are associating with many people. The same Krishna told us that among people who have come to him, Krishna said there are 4 categories. Krishna didn't say one category, all pure devotees. There's no way in Bhagavad Gita where Krishna said that. Krishna said 4 kinds of people approach me. Where are those people? They are all devotees of Krishna. And within these devotees, Krishna said there are 4 classes. Some people, they are in distress, they approach me. Some, they need money, they approach me. Some, they knowledge, they approach me. And some, they are in bad health, they approach me. And Krishna said, among these 4, only those in knowledge about me are the best. Krishna did not say that all are bad because they are all part and parcel. That was not said. So, while we are having respect for everyone, recognizing that yes, they are all spirit souls, we don't allow lunatics to enter our altar, our temple. We don't allow dogs to go to the temple, to enter our kitchen. Yeah, they are spirit souls. Neither do we embrace a tiger because it's a spirit soul, a snake. We don't embrace, oh, spirit soul, Haribo, let me hug you. Spirit soul, the tiger. Please get my keys. We don't we don't do that because we're going to become fish for the for the tiger, for the lion. We don't do that. Yes, so but we know that they are spirit souls. Therefore, devotees should not be foolish to think that everyone who has come to Krishna has become pure devotees. And then yes, as you revealed my confidential topics to you, I'll be disappointed tomorrow. So when Rupa Goswami said we should reveal our mind, he said confidentially. He said confidentially. Why did he say confidentially? It means you should select the person whom we should reveal this mind to, not just anybody. We have mentioned many times that this person should have 3 qualities. This person must have 3 qualities. Then we can reveal our mind confidentially to him or her. Otherwise, we'll make a mistake, to be a big mistake, which we'll regret afterward. All right? Does it make sense?
Yes, Gurudev, it makes sense. Thank you.
Haribo.
Thank you so much, Gurudev. Gurudev, we are left with one more question, if you'd like to address. Or
Yes.
shall we? Okay. Manisha Mataji, could you please unmute?
There's another hand also. Okay.
Hare Krishna,
Manish.
Hare Krishna Maharaj Ji, my heartful obeisances for you.
Thank
Actually,
you.
I'm having that you have told earlier that during Japa session, if we are having certain important calls for few minutes, for 1 or 2 minutes, so shall we take it or not?
What is the important call? What will you consider
Some
important?
likewise that for 2 hours we can't do Jap for 2 hours in the process na. If we have
Why?
the say in
Why
family
cannot?
life,
Why do you say we cannot? Why do you say we cannot? Why do you say we cannot? We cannot do Japa for why? Why we cannot?
constantly
Yes, I
for
understand
2
you.
hours.
But my question was why? Why? Is it an offense?
No, actually, actually, I wake up at 3 o'clock, but children are there. They want to go to school also. Up to 6, I have to get to free, and I try to go to Mangla Aarti all means all day. Then how should I manage it? And one more question in addition to that, that in a family life it is somewhat unmanageable, but I have to I have to increase my Krishna consciousness and my full absorption towards Krishna, but it is little bit in unmanageable. Please suggest me.
We are not sincerely praying to Krishna. If we are sincerely praying to Krishna, Krishna will give you intelligence how to handle everything. Mother Yashoda knows that. Mother Yashoda knows that when Krishna gets up, she will not be able to do many of the household duties. Therefore, she got up earlier than usual time. Krishna will wake up. This is intelligent, and this is what we should do. She got up earlier so she could do what she want to do. But still, Krishna got up. By the time Krishna got up, she already gone very far in what she's doing. Because when the baby wakes, you have to attend to them. Therefore, we have to plan. No one can become successful in anything without austerity, material or spiritual. No one can become successful in anything, especially something which is important, can never go without austerity. Nothing, materially or spiritually. There must be some level of austerity in it before we can get something wonderful. So, we know children are going to get up by social time. We should get up and do our jobs. Then, when they get up, we have to attend to them and then do other household duties. And sometimes when the baby is sucking breast there, you can sit with the baby there on the lap and do job also. At least 1-2 rounds to go like that. The baby is with you on the lap there, so I didn't jump. Srinivas Acharya's mother, that was he does. Srinivas Acharya. While he is sucking breast, his mother will be chanting the holy name in his ears. And that's not chanting with beat. But those of us who are chanting with beat, so we chant with beat. We take our beat and be chanting while the baby is on the lap there, sleep. After sucking, the baby may sleep. See, Krishna will respond to what we have in our mind. Krishna is responding to what we have in mind. Please, let us get it. Krishna responds to what we have in mind. So our situations are designed by what we desire, what we have in the mind. Krishna will arrange it. We shouldn't forget that Krishna is there in the mind. If we want the help, he will respond. If we don't want the help, he will also respond. We should try, then we'll get the result. Thank you. So it is possible. Don't say it's not possible. It is possible. I do job. I'm sorry. No, I'm going to say that. For more than 2 hours. Regularly.
No, actually, Gurudev, I'm not having my children are not so small. One is in class 9th and other is in class 3rd.
Yeah.
That is not
So
the.
you're free. So you're free. You're free to chant for 10 hours. No stop. Yes. And family member also, in Aradamuni, he advised Yudhishthira Maharaj. You see, when the family member said this, he said yes. But don't do it. Just don't do your Krishna consciousness. That's not my advice. This is Narada speaking. The family member, they bring all their nonsensical thing, do this. Say yes. Don't say no. Yes. It's not a lie. This is not cheating. This is diplomacy for you to be able to do what you have to do in your Krishna consciousness. So yes. Yes. But don't do it. Just do what pleases Krishna. Only. It's there in Bhagavatam, 7th canto, chapter 11. So study it and you see the advice that the Muni gave. Very nice. So we read our scripture so we can know how to attend to every situation. Because Krishna used all our chariots to pass through everything we are passing through. Everything. So that there's nothing new. I'm going to say that, okay, I'm facing a problem which none of our chariot has ever faced before. That doesn't exist. They have passed through all. That's why they are sharing their experiences with us.
Gurudev, earlier it was like 24 hours was like means, but right now the situation is that 24 hours are much more lesser. Means I think it should be 26 or 30 hours that I should complete all my work. Means I'm unable to read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam and all. Only the lectures, 2 to 3 hours for lectures, writing the notes, then my time passes all. Means over.
That's okay. At least you are listening to lecture. That's good. You're listening to lectures and chanting and doing your services. Very good. Yeah. You're fortunate. You have a good chance to practice. All
Thank
right.
you, Gurudev. Thank you
Hare
so much.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
so much for the insightful session and all the question answer session. We would like to thank you again on the behalf of all the devotees here for the nourishing feast throughout the Kartik month. Please bless us with your mercy, Gurudev. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Raghunath Das Goswami ki jai, Srila Bhakti Vinod ki jai,
Jai.
Sri Manah-Siksa ki jai,
Hare
Gora Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. See you all
Srila
in
Gurudev
tomorrow.
ki
Jai.
jai.
See you all
Thank you very
tomorrow.
much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Hare
much,
Krishna.
Shilaguru.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. We have 3 more questions that we'll take tomorrow. Dipanshu Prabhuji, Dhira Mataji, and Shweta Mataji. Thank you again for your auspicious association for this Kartik month. We, as Maharaj keep on mentioning, we are here just because all of you are here. So thank you again for the association. And today's session has some special contributions. So I would like to mention the devotees who have done the seva. For the Zoom, we have Vishwambar Prabhuji for admitting participants, Arjun Prabhuji for screen sharing, Portuguese interpretation by Yogini Mataji, Hindi interpretation by Kamalakshi Mataji, muting and spotlighting by Shravana Mataji, content and recording by Anurag Prabhuji, live streaming and host controls by Pritimayi Mataji. Again, thank you very much. We'll see you again tomorrow, same place, same time. Till then, Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpadrubhyascha kripa sindhubhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai.
Hare Krishna.